Good morning, one and all. Happy Saturday to you. Look, I'm balancing an entire van on my head. Whoa. Whoa. You don't have to be the world's biggest fan of nature to hear and see how beautiful it is here. Well, right now it's mostly see how beautiful it is because it is Saturday and there's a lot of cars right on the highway. But look how beautiful it is. Are you kidding me? If this is your first time tuning into this channel, just know that you're getting in at ground zero in the sense that the channel's been around for a long time, but I'm just now beginning to get an idea and the flow of how I can make YouTube entertaining and I guess just be an entertaining vlogger. Right as I'm wanting to talk into the camera, it's suddenly getting really windy and I don't have any sort of professional, super awesome sound equipment to block the wind. It's very interesting the difference between holding the camera above you while spinning. Watch this change. Whoa, I made myself dizzy. But I am still spinning at pretty much the exact same speed. In fact, here's what I'll do. I'll start it down here and watch how different it is when I go above my head. Same speed. It's when I look up that I get dizzy because I can see it moving super fast. Okay, the wind died down. Let me introduce myself if this is your first time at my channel, and even if you're a returner, here's my story. My name is Doug Semblin, and I am from California. While I'm from California, I'm currently at the end of a 1-week trip to Minnesota. An old filmmaker buddy of mine is shooting, and he's actually at the end of shooting his third feature film. It's pretty exciting, actually. We first did the musical Bye Bye Birdie together when we were seniors in high school. I have a brother who was a freshman. He has a sister who was a freshman. And then we both ended up in LA. He just went the old school route of just working his way through it. He worked as a valet, is married with a couple of kids, and put out his first feature, then got more funding for a second feature. This is his third feature and second time filming in Minnesota. When I was in film school in LA, I took a reality TV class and we shot something, and he came and spent a couple of days out on set with us, which was super fun. I teach film studies and film production and acting and photography classes at 2 different colleges in California. And even though I have a stout education and pretty solid collection of experiences, but where I lack is a lot of good, like solid, professional on-set experience. So for the benefit of all of my classes, photography, acting, filmmaking, when presented the opportunity to be in this film, I couldn't resist. That was not the right phrase. There was no resistance. I should say I jumped at the opportunity when Will sent me the script. No, not the script. He sent me character descriptions, and from there was I would say I read for 20 something characters would be my guess. Immediately, obviously, I eliminate all female characters, people that are too young and people that are too old, and I landed on 3 different characters. He then sent me the sides. I put together an audition tape, and while I didn't get the roles that I auditioned for, Will was kind enough to create basically a role for me, or at least if he had that role, he pretty much just stuck me in it, which is pretty sweet. My wife Amy and I Amy mostly watches, although I've seen plenty of episodes, watches a YouTuber who started doing the van life thing back in COVID's 2020 era, and she did it for 4 years, and now she has bought a piece of land. I want to say it's in Colorado, and she is now moving into hi, I am single, powerful woman who is building her own house from the ground up. Anyway, so combine my my experience in film with being married to a woman who likes the van life thing. We bought a minivan and I converted it into a camper last year, and then we saw 8 national parks and lived out of it for a month last summer. So when the opportunity came to either fly or drive here, with everything that's happening in Iran and the gas prices and the I just determined it was a better choice for me to drive here. And I've been sleeping at a rest stop, Anchor Lake rest stop, in my van for like 6 nights, and I've gotten to know a couple of the older gentlemen who take such good care of the property. I'm walking the property right now. I've literally spent the last 5 or 6 nights, I think 6 nights, right here. See if we can get some bird sounds. Sounds like a video game. So back here is where they have the restrooms, which are kept very clean and well stocked. And there are toilets and sinks, and there's a, what do you call them? For people that want a little snack or drink, the vending machines as well. There we go. Look at this. Are you serious? How beautiful is that? There you go. My goodness gracious. What an adventure. Watch this, I'm gonna get Norm to wave. Hey Norm! Norm! Will you wave? Wave! There we go. There he is, my friends. That's Norm. He is the man. And until today, which is Saturday, and things have gotten much busier, but the rest of the week, it's pretty much been like this, where it's just me. A walking path with shade where I did a bunch of work yesterday. There's the highway behind me. Not too bad. Beautiful forest, the sidewalk, lots of wildflowers. An area for automobiles, and then an area for trucks. And then between you and I, they're really letting me take advantage of the situation. It's a rest stop. It's supposed to be a pass-through, right? So maybe, a night going up and a night going back. But they've just been super nice to me. Norm and this other guy, John, have been super chill. So Norm, who you just met on like the second day after we had a really nice chat, he shows up with a roll of paper towels, and I was like, oh no, man, like, I'm good. I've got a roll of paper towels. And he insists, and he goes, you can never have too many paper towels. And he's right, I spill all kinds of things. So I, of course, would love for you to give this channel a shot. What are you going to get? It's going to be random, right? So you don't have to watch everything. Because I'm a high school film acting teacher. I teach for a junior college, but on the campus of a high school, so my high school kids get college credit. And then there's another college in the San Francisco Bay Area that I started teaching in 2018. And then once COVID came, we went to online. I got certified as an online instructor, and I still work for them, but I haven't been in the classroom in 6 years. So that's kind of what I do. So my videos are educational, they're travel, they're adventures, they're all over the board. So I hope you enjoy, and I'm gonna keep this one to 10 minutes. Welcome aboard! And for those of you who have been joining us, may the journey continue. Peace.